What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Honey Lemon Soda, this time with episode 6, I do believe. Yep, we did meet Serena last episode, I believe her name is, the girl with the red hair, who seemed really nice. She seemed to have quite a lot in common with Ishimori. So I'm not sure if Mira's got this kind of like fetish towards girls like her, but rather intriguing, isn't it? But as I said, she actually came across really well last episode. And seemed really nice. And yeah, I forgot about this, to be honest. Looks like Ishimori's going to be the overseer for this festival, I do believe. And yeah, might as well be. What will it be? Again, I've been playing a couple of Persona games recently, so 4, which is my favourite one I've played so far. I've only played 2. That was I think it was a dating. It was like a group dating thing, and it was just terrible. Went terribly. I can't remember what it was in 3. I think it might have got cancelled in 3 actually. But yeah, it's usually like a haunted house or like dating. In the is it the Show Shiven series? I can't quite remember what show it was. Might have been no, it was Makaine. It was quite interesting. It was like a newspaper like article book kind of thing. But again, it's usually that kind of like haunted house, maid cafe kind of yeah. Never do anything like that in the schools that I was at. Nothing like that. They would never give students that much freedom / control over stuff like that. And I totally understand why. I wouldn't either. Different cultures, man. But I mentioned this last week. I really want to know why why Mira and Serena ended up splitting up. Like, what problems arose? What was the issue? Because surely that will relate to Ishimori as well, considering how similar, seemingly anyway, the situations are. Or at least how similar they are as people. I always get flashbacks to this. I was never a great biker, but I remember once going in like the forest with my friend, and there was this giant ramp. That was at least like 4 meters off the air, and I landed it, but the seat, landing on the seat, yeah, that was pain. I had pain, just like yeah, in that region for like a week. I couldn't even ride a bike straight at that point, so I don't know why I done that. Nice work, obviously. Good job. Oh, My bad. I mixed up the classes there. Wait, I feel a bit lost. Sorry, guys. My head was kind of away there for a second. I guess we'll find out what they're doing soon enough. Like I've got like a sneeze on like the end of my nose right now. So yeah, I did just sneeze. Hence the cut. But I did also go back, and I was correct in thinking that they are doing Maid Cafe. Not sure why I got a little bit confused by some of the dialogue towards the end of that conversation. Deja vu. We did already see that, right? Instant deja vu. Okay. I'm slowly winning people over. Let's hope they don't. No cars come around that corner very very quickly. It would be disastrous. That's not the type of road you should be doing that on. Not that you should be doing it on any road, don't get me wrong, but oh shit. And look how much she's grown already in these short 6 episodes or so. Incredible, isn't it? Look at this. That's a big ass painting, isn't it? So we're gonna see that same scene again. But yeah, look how much she's brought the class together. Oh come on. That's just, I mean, I know the guy's got to do heavy lifting, but they've got like 20 and the girl's got one. More than one. Yeah, she's really good at leading actually. Surprisingly so. Looks like we might get a few couples. Well, I, yeah. I'm not sure what season it is in the show, but it kind of feels like that kind of season to me, if you know what I'm saying. Like during like school festivals, that is, yeah, I get that vibe as well. Refreshing. I'm not sure what this kind of grass stuff is about. We saw it in the scene with Miura earlier on, but is that like a style thing, or is there some kind of like something being said with that? I was gonna say, what is going on here? That's quite rude. You're not chosen as one of these. Considered an ugly student by the school now, are you? I don't think school should do stuff like that. I think they maybe did. No, I don't. No, I can't remember. I don't know. Maybe there was stuff like that at my school. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't pay too much attention to it. Obviously, it wasn't picked if there was. Um, but yeah, I feel like that's. No, I don't know. Like that, and maybe slightly disrespectful to your students. It's one of those things in school, isn't it, where you give a small percentage of students like a privilege or appreciate them, which is nice, but ultimately that ends up like being a negative to the other like 95% of the students. Like, oh, well, I didn't get picked, so that makes me feel bad. This is almost like, again, it's incredible to the lengths they go to. This is almost like a real like setup. I could see this being like a proper shop. I've got to say the pace, like I've always said about the pace of the show is fast, but the pace of this episode is crazy. Is it me, or is this like it just feels like non-stop? If you know what I'm saying. Which again is not a bad thing per se. Again, I've quite enjoyed that part of the show so far, but this episode especially feels very quick. Everything like it's just like everything's going by so quickly. Okay, what the hell is this full and cool stuff then? The honey stage. So I got like anime opening fucking like parts. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty embarrassing as well. Like, I wouldn't like to be a part of this. I'd be very embarrassed. But he's getting all the shots. Uh, no hype whatsoever. What is going on? Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's me today or what. but or if it's the episode, but just things are like go by super fucking quickly. So what did he say here? In charge of Ishimori, so that's his job, and then that's why people went silent. Okay, sorry guys. Like I said, it's like they got these like what would be like massive moments in like other shows. Like some shows would spend like minutes on this, and I quite enjoy that. I mean, again, I enjoy the fast paced ones. I enjoy the slow paced ones. Like many romance shows would spend like a few minutes on this, but it's just like it puts out there, and then yeah, that's that. Like obviously she's gonna now think about it, but things just go by so quickly. Crazy. What's this now? I do really enjoy these kind of animations. I had a few of these this episode as well. That looked really cool, like that snail kind of racing animation we had outside the class earlier. That with the girls like snaking over to Ishimori there. But yeah, it's like it's a bit like brain overload. Akakawi. So that was like an anime opening for students. Pretty cool concept. Again, I would not get involved in that, but I can appreciate how cool it would be for someone who likes that stuff to be in one of those. It was pretty well done. Well, he had one, right? He went out with Serena. Guess they don't know about that. That looks very. Look at the girls pissing about. That looks very incriminating. Not sure if that's the right word. It's definitely the right word for it, but you know what I'm saying. That looks like they were just doing stuff in there. Like what I'm trying to say is like, there's never a moment when there's like not something going on like this. If you know what I'm saying. They're so dramatic in that sense, which again I do like, but it is a lot. It's a lot. Always someone's emotions, someone going through something deep, or thinking about a relationship, or just need a breath, man. I need a breath. That kind of reminds me of um, Kana from Oshidoko. Me neither. Got rather pretty legs. That was rather weird, just like ogling her like that. Can't imagine Mura's too happy. You don't have to look at my woman. Kind of like a baby bird. Will she get thrown out of the nest? I imagine what we saw there with Serena was like maybe again it was a very similar type relationship, and he ended up kind of bailing on her a little bit and choosing not to. Yeah, perhaps he chose not to kind of yeah, pursue it like he does with Ishimori here. I mean, we did just see him leave Serena's side, just then jump over. But yeah, like I said during the episode, there, guys, like fucking hell, like, and again, the show's been fast paced this whole time, but like Jesus Christ, I mean, it's almost like the opposite of the problem I had with Kono Kaisha last week. They went on a summer vacation, and we didn't see near enough activities, in my opinion. It wasn't nearly as fun as I was hoping it would be because we spent so much time in the lodge, kind of chilling. Whereas with this show, it's like we do everything but chill. There's drama around every corner. There's something going on. There's some kind of thought process or dramatic thing happen, and it's like fucking hell. Like, just give me a second to chill, guys. Again, it's not a majorly negative thing. Like I said, it's got both positive and negatives things to it, but like, just feels like fucking just like whoa. It's the best I can describe it. Whoa. Like we had like, again, usually I complain about not having enough activities shown in like a cultural festival. We got a bit of fucking everything today, didn't we? Got a bit of dating, got anime opening, got maid cafe, we got recording, we got setting up, we got relationships, we got multiple characters looking into. Like how like if you were to bullet point the things we covered today, how many pages do you reckon would be covered? In your usual episode, you wouldn't even cover half a page, I don't think, of like any show. This one, again, you have pages of points covered. Yeah, like I said earlier on in this episode, I really like the scenes like this, like these little. It was an interesting perspective shot here, but these little kind of cutesy bits of animation like this, I really enjoy. I like this scene a lot. There was another one later on in the episode, which I don't quite think I'll be able to find, but I just really quite find those bits of animation quite charming. But yeah, like I said, it's a lot of drama. It's a lot to keep up with. There's nothing too kind of confusing going on, which is really good, because that would be a major issue if we had this much going on and it was really kind of in depth and confused, and that would be an absolute nightmare. So at least that's not the case. But like I said, do you guys not just feel like almost? I don't know how much of the kind of manga or light novel or whatever the source material is they're covering, but it almost feels like you could have got like 2 or 3 episodes out of just the content in this episode, doesn't it? But yeah, do let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. Again, a lot to keep up with here. Good episode though. Again, for the most part, enjoyed it. But yeah, just a little bit of a step back. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. It's funny, there was a post on Sakamoto Days where people said to watch it at like 1.1, 1.25 times speed because they thought it was too slow, which I don't agree with whatsoever. But I almost feel like it's like the opposite with this show. You should maybe watch this at like 0.8 times speed. There's so much to keep up with. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good rest of your day.